Hey guys, so this is a continuation of the part 1 of this video. If you haven't seen it, then definitely check it out, where I showed how to color grade this image, or probably just get this image ready in Capture One before I move it to Photoshop and take out a lot of the blemishes. So yeah, in the part 2 of this video, what we're going to focus on is micro dodge and burn, and then maybe a little bit of color grading here and there to get this image ready. So let's just get straight into that. The first thing I want to do is run my complete micro dodge and burn action. So I'm just going to run my complete dodge and burn actions. That's probably gonna take a while to load because my PC has been on for a while. So okay, great. So now we have this, and we have my invert check layer here, and what I'm going to do is just pick a soft white brush, make sure that my flow is on 1, and make sure that my brush is soft hardness is 0, right? And what I'm going to do is just start micro dodging and burn straight away. So with micro dodge and burn, what you do is that you dodge your shadows and you burn your highlights. That's basically what you do in micro dodge and burn. Dodge your shadows, burn your highlights. So in this situation, what I am going to do is just turn on my invert check layer and start working. Now with the way the invert check layer works is that it inverts your image, so the places that are bright look black and the places that are black look white. So it just takes out the colors and just inverts the image. So what I'm going to do right now is just start micro dodging and burning. I'm just going to take out like some of these smile lines. I do not know why my PC is acting up, but we move. We're going to continue. So I'm just going to take out some of these smile lines right here and show you guys the after of that. You know, with micro dodge and burn, you have to be careful and know exactly what you're working on and the areas that you're working on. And I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. So let me show you the before right there and see the after right there. You can see I cleaned up that part. So what I'm going to do is turn off my invert check layer and show you guys the before. See that? And the after. You can see how I just cleaned up that patch of light that is there. And I'm going to do the same for this side of the face, you know, smile lines again. Just going to take that out. Now, you know, at the end of the day, it depends on you. You might want to leave it, you know, leave a little bit in, but for me, I don't really like that. So I'm just going to take it out. Different strokes for different folks, basically. So I'm going to take that out. So right now I'm still just burning, you know, this right here, you know, just trying to get like an even look on the face, you know, when it comes to the highlights and the shadows, you know, the way lights hit in the face. I want a really even look. Okay, so I'm going to come up here, burn some of these again, and just have this image looking decent. So let's see our before and after again. So before, after. So I'm going to zoom out so you guys can see it better. Before and after. Okay, so let's get to the dodge part, and let's dodge some of this. Obviously it's going to take a little bit more time than this to do, but I don't think this is such a hard image to edit because the image was shot so well. You know, I have freckles here, so I'm not going to take any of those out. Just work here and work on some of these places right here. Okay, great. Our image at this point is looking good. At this point, I feel like you guys get the drift, right? You understand exactly what I'm doing. Look at me asking questions like y'all are right here with me to answer, but pretty sure you guys understand what's happening right here. So let me show you the before and after. And even though, you know, like, yes, it looks a little bit flatter, but it just looks better, you know. Before, after. You guys can see everything looks a lot more even before and after. So what I'm going to do right now is just continue my micro dodge and burn for about 10 minutes, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so at this point I am done with my micro dodge and burn. As you guys can see, this is before and this is after. I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see this before, and this is our after, before and after, before and after. You can see we've done a decent job just evening out the transitions between the highlights and shadows, and everything just looks really nice and good. Okay, great. So what we're going to do right now is delete our second micro dodge and burn layer, because we actually do not need that right now. So we're going to move to our global dodge and burn. Now the way I want to work on this image is by micro dodging and burning the hair separately from the skin. So I'm going to just duplicate my global dodge and burn. I'm talking about moving to my global dodge and burn. So with global dodge and burn, I'm going to take my flow all the way to about 3 or 4%. That works. And same soft brush, and what I'm going to do is at this point I'm going to dodge the highlights and burn the shadows. It's almost like the opposite of micro dodge and burn. Sometimes I like turning off everything I've done so I can see exactly where the highlights are and just work on those highlights that are there, you know, get some here. You can see this, the bridge of the nose, lips, top of the lips, we're going to work on those. Then this part with my global dodge and burn, except I absolutely have to work on specular highlights. I do not zoom in when I'm working on my image. That's just a preference. Everybody's different. Some people like working on their images zoomed in. For me, if I'm not working on specular highlights, then I'm not going to be doing those. It's just going to be here. You can see right here we have this, and I'm just going to make that stand out. Okay, great. That's basically what I'm going to do with my global dodge and burn with my dodge. So I'm going to move to my burn and just, you know, work on these places. Just work on the midtones and the shadows for the most part. You know, lovely image. Absolutely love this image, right? Okay, great. You know, just get this out of the way, and then I'll move to the one up top and then work on the hair, right? The reason why I'm doing them separately is I'm going to duplicate my global dodge and burn layers when I'm done working on the hair. Now I want my hair to stand out and I want it to look really good, so that's why I'm just anywhere I can see like some type of highlight, even on the fore, I am going to, you know, I'm going to dodge that and make it stand out. Okay, any type of highlight at all, I'm going to dodge that, make it stand out. By the way, if you're going to do any of this, I recommend you get like a digital tablet, like a tablet, a drawing tablet. So that's going to be like a Wacom or Wacom. I don't know what people call it, but we call it Wacom. So you can see I'm not really paying attention to exactly how I'm dodging this, burning this image or dodging this image when it comes to the hair. I just need like I just need some contrast in the hair. You know, I just need a lot of contrast in the hair to make it stand out. So let's see our before and after. You can see we have some contrast going on there, before and after. So what I'm going to do is probably just duplicate this and make it stand out even more. So I feel like that's definitely a lot. So I would reduce my dodge. Yeah, that's a lot. Dodge stand out more now. And let's see what that looks like. Okay, yeah, absolutely love it. Okay, great. So what I'm going to do is turn on my micro dodge and burn and my frequency separation layers. And you guys can see like our image is getting somewhere. It's looking really nice. So let's see our before and let's see our after. You can see that stands out beautifully, right? Before and after, before and after. Okay, great. So what we're going to do right now is just add some contrast to it, you know, levels, or you can just use one of my contrasts. So strong contrast, now I won't use that, so I'm just going to use levels right now. Levels. Oh, did I just open curves? No, let's take that out. Levels is my baby when it comes to adding contrast. Okay, great. So I'll hold option alternate on my keyboard and just drag this out somewhere around here, and do the same with the blacks. You know, just crush the blacks just a little bit. Okay, great. Looking good. At this point, eyes and teeth whitening action, I have this for free. Definitely go download it right now. Link is in the description below. You would absolutely love it. You know, pick my brush, soft white brush, my flow, just take it to 100%, right? And just get in there. Now I can see that I didn't take this thing right here out, the eye, but we'll still take it out. We've got some time to do that. Good. This is looking great. I mean, we can do the same for the teeth, right? But what we're going to do is just take our flow all the way down and maybe take our opacity down just a little bit too for the teeth, because you don't want the teeth to be too bright, right? So brush, come down here to your photo filter and just work on this. Okay, great. Like I say, you don't want the teeth to be too bright. Okay, I feel like the eyes are too bright too, so I'm probably going to reduce the overall contrast of this, then go in there and just add some more to the teeth and just brighten those up. Okay, great. Okay, I think that looks decent now. It looks better than before. Let's see how before and after. Yes, that definitely looks better than before. Okay, great. So let's talk color grading right now. For an image like this, how would you color grade it? Like, you know, me is the typical way I color grade my images. So one way to do is just hit my color lookup. You know, before I add my LUTs to this, let's do something different, right? Let's see how matching the whole skin tone will look like. So I'm just going to go to, because I already did that in Capture One, but let's just see that how this is going to look. So I'm going to go to even skin tones, and this is something that I use all the time for my highlights. I'm going to pick somewhere up here. Oh, did I just take that out? Highlights color. I'm just going to pick here, somewhere around here. That works. For my midtones, I'm going to pick somewhere that is my midtone, somewhere around there. And for my shadows, I'm going to pick somewhere that's that. Click OK. Okay, great. So what I'm going to do is just pick my brush tool, and I will just take my opacity all the way to 100, my flow all the way to 100, and I will just paint this in. Now I can't see like a huge difference right now, and I think it's majorly because I already balanced the skin tones in Capture One, right? So that's the major reason why we can't see a huge difference. So if we actually take our opacity up, you guys can see what that's doing, but let's just bring it back down and leave it at 20. So we already balanced the skin tones in Capture One, so we don't really need that step. But if for some reason you haven't balanced your skin tones, that's one thing you can do to just balance it in Photoshop and just have everything looking even. So we're just going to hit up my color lookup. I already picked a lot that I really love for this, so it's 2 natural skin tone LUTs 2. If you don't have my LUTs, definitely check that out, link is in the description below, and I'll reduce that. Then one last thing, maybe just throw in my rich tones here just to add a really nice look to it, and reduce the opacity of that just for the skin. Okay, this is where our image is at right now. Absolutely love it. Rich tones. I wish I didn't have these rich tones on the hair, so what I'm going to do is just pick my brush tool, and I'm just going to paint this over the hair, because I don't want anything disturbing how rich and red the hair is. Okay, and maybe take it out the 4 too. Okay, great. Looking good. Let's see if I'm going to take the color lookup out of the hair too, so that the hair can just look nice and rich. Okay, that's about it. This is a simple and quick retouched image, and let's see where we started from. This is where we started from, and this is where we're at right now. Simple, easy, straight to the point. This is our image. Oh, one last thing I love to do is just Command Option Shift and E. So that's Control Alternate Shift and E, and going to my Liquify. I can't remember what lens this was shot with, but just take the face width down a little bit, take the jawline down a little bit. That's just to compensate for whatever lens was shot with, if it's not like 70 to 100, and then click OK. So now we can save this image, and check it out in Capture One so we can see our before where we started and compare it to our after where we are at. So let's get into Capture One and see what this looks like. Okay, so now we are in Capture One and we're going to put these images side by side and see our before. So this is our before, this is our image that came in, and this is our after. This is our image that we have retouched right now. As you can see, it looks really good. Looks really contrasty. We have worked on like the skin, the blend and everything, but she still looks like herself. That's the most important thing. You know, we have the freckles and everything, you know, still there, and everything looks absolutely gorgeous. So if you want to retouch with just micro dodge and burn, this is an option for you, and you tend to get the images that look really natural and really good. But yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching my video. If you are looking to improve your retouching, I have this amazing course on retouching that you should check out. Link is in the description below. And also, if you want to use any of my assets like my presets, my retouching essentials pack, my lots, everything you can get in my digital store, I'll put a link to those in the description below. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have an amazing day, guys. Peace out.